Chyba na końcu będzie. The Mad Hunter gets his hands back. Nie, the moose, goblins. O. Trick the Mad Hunter, tak. Once upon a time, in a castle just beyond the ancient and deep forest, the Mad Hunter was punished by the Gold Lady for failing to return with the Wise Princess. For your failure, said the Gold Lady, I will take your left hand. You will return to the ancient and deep forest and hunt the Wise Princess, and if you can bring her back, I will return your hand to you. Fail again, and I will take your right hand. The Mad Hunter could hunt with just his right hand, but if he lost both his hands, he would never be able to hunt again, and would no longer be a Mad Hunter, but only a madman. So the Mad Hunter returned to the ancient and deep forest, searching with his piercing eye for the Wise Princess. Tu by trzeba wykupić Kyudzanga na to czytanie. Mówisz? No to czekam. Jeszcze są 3 strony. Ale chyba nie jestem na to dziś wystarczająco silny. Okej. The crafty goblins were out... Ty tak powiedziałeś, zaraz ktoś inny może wykupić. The crafty goblins were out searching for mischief when they saw the Mad Hunter on the prowl. We cannot let him find the princess, said the goblins. And so they devised a plan. It was wash day and the princess had hung her beautiful gown out to dry. Let's go. Kurde, poczekaj, bo ja popsułam sobie skróty klawiszowe.
To było to? Ciekawe, czy teraz coś zrozumiecie.
Okay, spot the differences.
No nie, spod the differences ja jeszcze nie przeczytałam. They stole it from the line and stuffed it full of straw, and then returned to where the Mad Hunter was scouring the paths of the forest. As the Mad Hunter turned down a path that would have led him to the big wooden house, the goblins danced the straw princess in and out of view in the opposite direction. The ruse worked. The hunter fixed his piercing eye on them and followed. 5. stronę zamawiam w gigazondze. Okej. 4. Okej. Through the day and into the night, they led him away from the true princess. As night fell, the crafty goblins realized the error in their plan. The Mad Hunter was now hunting them. If he caught them, he would not be kind. So they put their heads together to come up with a plan. It did not take them long to realize where they should go. They led the Mad Hunter to the edge of the deep and icy lake, and when he came into view, they weighed the fake princess down with stones and dropped her into the frigid water, careful not to plunge into the depths themselves, lest the moonhawk take her revenge on them. To jest lest. Nie znam tego słowa. He followed the shape of the sinking princess deep into the chilly water, down below where ice covered the lake's surface. Finally, he caught her. But when he spun her toward him, he realized she had no head and that her body was stuffed with a straw. And then he felt in a slippery fin brush his shoulder as the moonhawk loomed overhead. I to gigazanga.
The next morning, the princess went to retrieve her gown from the clothing line and found that it was gone. She immediately suspected the goblins of mischief and called, "Goblins! Did you take my gown?" The goblins emerged from their cave and nodded sadly. Now what I will wear? Asked the princess, sad and angry that she had lost her only dress. Let us explain, said the goblins. So they told the princess the story of the Mad Hunter, and then they produced his clothing, which was a bit large for the princess, but much warmer than her beautiful gown. She immediately forgave them. Thank you, my friends, she said. Martin Luther King. Co? What? Siema Kakzur, siema Markus. For rescuing me and for this clothing, which will keep me much warmer in the winter than my beautiful gown. The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the moon hag, but she did not kill him because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lord, he plotted the day he would emerge to once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand. And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
To brzmi trochę jak Blood Hunt.
I am Bluff Hunter.
Dzięki za followa, Markus. A Mad Hunter śmieje się tak. Tak było właśnie. Okej. Giga Zanga była lepsza niż Cute. Chyba więcej było do zrozumienia, nie? Dzięki za głos normalny. Ja tam normalny. Przecież ja brzmię jak trąbka. Taki mam głos. Mamy znaleźć...
It moves. Oh.
O,
Some of these
jest-
parts are buttons. Huh. Is there an extra star here? Or am I just imagining that?
Jak ja mam selektować? Po co ja mam selektować? Mam znaleźć różnicę. Różnica jest w... nie wiem. Kurwa, nie wiem. Nie wiem, jak to czytać. Moż chłopa? Mopa ma! Tak, mopa mam! Kredens do trzymania. Mam mopa. Nawet 2. Jeden na balkon, drugi do domu.
The princess is running away from the Mad Hunter.
Who was sent by the Gold Lady, according to the story.
Do you think the Gold Lady could have been Marianne's mom? I mean, she always used to say she moved to the end of the world to get away from her family.
Yeah, you're right. She ran away.
18?
Just like the princesses here.
Nie! 2 mopy, nie 18. Co nie działa?
It's not the same
Nie
title,
działa?
so I guess that counts as a difference.
Niemożliwe. Jak to nie działa? No wiem, że lat. Zrozumiałam. To było takie lawirowanie pomiędzy pytaniami. Ej, no nie działa. Ustawiłam to. Ale lipa. Emote bar. No kurde. A to za moda. Jak 2 zamiast 18? Ale to co, ty przyszedłeś żony szukać? To daj sobie spokój. Ja mam chłopaka i mamy wspólny ten odkurzacz i kartę moja Biedronki. Nam już się nie opłaca rozstawać. Daj sobie spokój. Daj mi spokój. To jest poważna sprawa. Co ja mam selektować? Może gdzieś jest na obrazku jakieś różnice. Tak, tu są... O. Dobra. To jest różnica, bo nie ma goblinów.
No goblins.
Yeah,
To nie jest
in the
różnicą.
original, the
Maybe not. But the title is different. It's just a random star. No
I nie
special
ma-
meaning.
Nie ma zamku. To jest źle.
Never mind. That's
Tutaj nie ma.
nothing. The Mad Hunter still has 2 hands here.
So this was either before the gold lady cut off his other one, or after he earned it back?
Which either makes it before most of the stories or after.
Yeah, at some point when she was running away from whatever the hell the Mad
Ja ci
Hunter
dam
meant to
Thermomix, nie
Marianne.
będziesz musiała gotować. Nie, sram na Thermomix. Daj mi spokój. Po co mi Thermomix? Radzę sobie bez niego. O, tu jeszcze to można. Nie, to jest tak samo. To już wszystko zaznaczyłam, o co chodzi. Co ja mam jeszcze tu zrobić? Zamek. Gwiazdki te same. To samo. Chyba, że chodzi... Dobra. Bo chodzi o... O to, że jest inny tytuł, nie?
Figured anything out yet?
Zanga dzisiaj w
I'm totally
formie.
stumped.
Mimo
Well, first
wszystko.
off,
A
the
się nie
title's
wyspałam.
different, right?
Staram się, naprawdę się staram. No i tak w formie, że ja nie wiem, co tu więcej nacisnąć. No przecież zaznaczyłam wszystkie, no to nie będę selektować. To zaselektowałam, bo jest inny tytuł. A! O!
That's it. Whoa.
What's in there?
A wcześniej było nieaktywne, nie mogłam.
Letters. Have you ever seen any of these?
All the pictures of Marianne I've ever seen were the ones hanging on the walls.
W ogóle w Darkeście dzisiaj prawa wydziała wrota śmierci. Powiem ci, że było że blisko było, żebyśmy się pożegnali. A lewa? Co z lewą?
An artsy environmentalist. Yep,
W serduszku
that
jakiś
sounds like
facet.
Marianne's exact kind of catnip. I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Marianne.
And a good one, too.
God, that's so not her. Did you know she studied engineering?
No. It looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed and it's all wrinkled.
Lewa
Like
coś się
someone tried to throw it
naskładza,
away.
właśnie może. O. Mary Ann, I can't do this anymore. You deserve better than cliché bullshit. Like it's not you, it's me. But the truth... Boże, cały czas tak jak te bajki czytam. But the truth is, it's all just been too much to deal with it and I've realized I'm just not ready. Maybe if we could have dealt with all of this on our own, but without your mom constantly putting pressure on us, things could have been different, but the damage is done and it's probably too late for that now. I'm sorry, you're an amazing person and you made me a better man. I hate myself for doing this, but I feel like we'll both be better off apart. There I go with the cliches again. Please don't ever stop being who you are. Here, but I'm gone. Brent. Oh.
Could this guy have been any more cryptic? Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background.
Jakoś nie patrzy na nią, jak występuje.
The gold lady. That was definitely her mom.
So, did Marianne grow up kinda rich?
Maybe. Would have been nice to have some of that.
Może dlatego nie miała hajsu, bo się wyrwała. Mamusia odcięła hajs. Ciężko było. Albo odcięła hajs, jak zaszła w ciążę i byli niezadowoleni.
Oh, poor thing.
Why would she keep an old drawing of a pet in here? Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
Okej.
There's the gold lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
Musimy wybrać.
Hey, I can move the piece next to the gold lady.
All these pictures. They look like images from Marianne's life before Delos, don't they?
Well, some of them do anyway.
Maybe that's it then. We need to figure out which ones are real?
Ale jak? No było o balecie.
Princess dancing, playing violin, spinning wool. I guess this is stuff she did for fun?
Notice how unhappy she looks in all these pictures? I don't think she was having any fun.
Tu wzięłam tego ptaka, że wygoniła. No nie wiem w sumie, czy to powinno być, ale dobra, zostawmy.
The wise princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's being watched by the gold lady.
A kim był tamten facet?
What's the gold lady do? Is that it?
It's opening.
Ha! Za pierwszym razem, jestem genialna. Genialna. Tu jest teraz kamera, nie tam. Zaraz to przestawię. Okej.
What's in there this
Co
time?
tutaj? W ogóle zbudować pokój na wszystkie swoje wspomnienia, żeby chowały się za zagadkami. Niezła faza. To jest ten domek.
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young and happy.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy. Oh, so that's how she found the house.
Dobra. A tam to chciałam nie to, ale dobra, niech będzie.
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, you know, other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Marianne when the whole town was turning on us?
Don't be a stranger. Keep on looking for those answers to the questions in your head to which you're blind. Smiley face, Shelly. We miss you already, Sol and Brown, and sorry we're losing you to the to modern civilization. We'll miss your positive attitude and your adventurous spirit. No chcieli ją, okej. Wielki list. Od ojca.
Her
Właśnie.
father.
Ojciec też był zły? Marianne, I hope this letter finds you, but since you didn't leave any contact information, I will have to send it to your aunt and hope for the best. I'm writing to inform you that your mother passed away last week. We just had her funeral reception. The house has been filled with people all day. Friends, family, colleagues, and church members. It's now 11 p.m. and I'm sitting alone at the kitchen table, surrounded by dozens of trays of food, flowers, and sympathy cards. Your cousin Adi brought in a beautiful photo album full of our holiday pictures in LA Corner. La Corner. LA. You're there in all of them, but you weren't here today. We haven't heard from you in 4 years and can only hope you made it to Alaska or whatever you are and wherever you are and that you and your child are both safe. A to oni nawet nie wiedzą, że to były bliźniaki. Your mother had been sick and depressed for years and you can imagine why. The pain of being shunned by her own daughter, knowing she would never get to see her grandchild grow up. It spread through her body like cancer and consumed her completely. All this suffering simply because you ran away like a temperamental little girl instead of accepting her help when you got pregnant out of wedlock. After... A, no to teraz cała wina na nią zrzucana. Boże. After dropping out of college and without a penny to your name. She only stepped up to help because she knew you weren't ready to raise a child properly. Mary Ann. No tak, bo przecież nie dasz rady bycia matką, więc ja będę matką za ciebie. Nie, no super. A mother's duty doesn't end when her child leaves home. Aż byłem mamie opowiedzieć o tej karcie, moja Biedronka jeszcze się śmieje. No to nie ma nic do śmiacia. To jest poważne. Okej? Punkty payback też razem zbieramy. Karta moja, ale jak się tankuje, to Michał też używa. Boże, ile punktów payback mi przeleciało. Mogłam sobie kupić bilet do kina za to. Now that you're mother yourself, I hope you will begin to understand that good parenting isn't about coding children. It's about providing them for them and shaping them into the people they're supposed to become, whether they like it or not. I won't trouble you again. You've made your intentions clear. I just thought you should know that. Nie, no fajnie.
What the hell? Marianne was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Before us? Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but
What?
she could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Daty się nie
Yeah,
zgadzają.
you're right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine. Let's keep digging.
Ale w ogóle fajny liścik, nie? Matka umarła przez ciebie. A tak w ogóle to mieliśmy rację. To my ci chcieliśmy pisać życie, bo my wiemy lepiej. Okej. Co
This
teraz?
just lit up, so I think we're supposed to try this one next.
Okej.
What's this?
Some sort of map?
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
A to było zdjęcie. Było takie zdjęcie. Mamy to poprzesuwać? Czy co? Czy kolejność ustalić?
This is the princess's house.
O nie, nie, to nie. Jak mamy ustalić drogę, to trzeba zacząć od zamku, skąd
That's the
uciekła.
gold lady's castle.
Minęło trochę czasu, tak? Nie.
Some sort of clock?
Zrobiłabym tak.
What's that plant thing on top?
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the... This is the princess's... It seems like it's not doing anything.
Okej, nie
Maybe
ta
it's broken?
kolejność. One day she took her tiara and ran away to the forest. Dobra, jak run away to the forest to są jakieś leśne owoce, to może najpierw zamek,
That's the gold lady's castle.
uciekła.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. Some sort of clock. This is the princess's, damn it. Why is nothing happening?
You need help?
Yeah, I'm stuck. Any ideas?
The Clock. No właśnie ten The Clock może na końcu bym wzięła.
A clock. What do you think this is about?
She had that watchmaking job in Juneau, right? So that was probably right before she moved to Delos.
O, okej. Może tutaj teraz.
Some sort of clock? This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and this is the princess's. Come on.
No weź podpowiedz
You
mi.
need help?
Tak?
Yeah, I'm stuck. Any ideas? What's up with the salmonberry flowers?
I think those probably represent the commune she stayed at after she moved out.
No to dobrze, to jest jako drugie.
You need help?
Yeah, I'm stuck. Any ideas? What's the deal with this picture of the princess eating dinner with her animal buddies?
Well, the beaver is Eddie's mother and the bear is Sam. And we know she met Sam and Carol after she moved to Delos. So,
Czyli to na końcu, okej.
This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with the old
Yes!
bear and the very old beaver. Yes.
Jeden.
what's in there?
Jakiś jeden
Another
list.
letter?
Co to jest?
The princess's loss. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well, sure looks like it could be.
Może to dziecko nie żyje. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. She made it through the woods and to that house with nothing left but the clothes on her back and a single item from her old life, a splendid tiara. She lost almost everything in her desperate flight from the Mad Hunter. The tree stole the rucksack from her back. To nie jest po niemiecku rucksack? Der Rucksack było na... Było, pamiętam, miałam to w zeszycie zapisane. From her back and shredded her dress and left a pattern of red welts on her skin. But through it all, she clutched the tiara close to her chest, fearing any misstep could cause it to fall from her arms and break. The tiara had its own spot in the big wooden house, a pillow near the window, where sun would catch on its surface to shine and wink. The princess could stare for hours at the tiara, marveling in its beauty and running her thumb down in its curves. Ale ja zajebiście czytam po angielsku, nie? Lepiej mi idzie, jak z takim głupim akcentem czytam. Every morning she would wake and she would tend to polishing its every surface to be sure it shone as brightly as possibly could. And then she would pluck it up, place it upon her head, and walk the woods, feeling somehow more complete. Because what, after all, was a princess without a crown? Every night she would place it upon its pillow, give it a quick kiss, and go to bed. On her way, she would pause and glance back to be sure it was still there. She hated to be separated from it, but she knew it was safest on the pillow while she slept. To muszę tu też przekręcić,
And that
nie?
was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
God, it makes sense now.
Yeah. She got pregnant.
Nie przeczytałam drugiej strony.
She ran away to start a new life. And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy. But then the baby died.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt. She left everything behind, built a whole new life for him. And then he was just gone.
I guess having us helps her move on. But when it looked like we were gonna be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but all I wanted was to understand what happened to her. And now I do.
Yeah. But we still haven't seen what's in that chest.